am. You know, we're right here. We ain't going nowhere. We're ready to rock and roll. Welcome to Pro Se Legal School. You can find all of our products, well, most of our products over at winincourtnow.com. Yeah, we try to leave a link to our stuff at the end of each video. So if you're watching a video and you don't see the link, just watch it. Or click on another video. It's over there somewhere. winincourtnow.com. And, you know, we'll just go ahead and just, yeah, we got high-tech shit going on right now. We just running across the bottom of the screen right there. Welcome to the live stream tonight, guys. The stream tonight is brought to you, y'all know, shattered by corruption. Everything shows a little bit different on this on StreamYard. Yeah, and also, yeah, y'all know I'm not leaving out my nieces. Oh, I think, let me get that turned right. So yeah, it's kind of weird trying to do this camera thing. Yeah, they make all kind of stuff. And, you know, this, I know, maybe this is my lucky table, maybe not, I don't know. One of my people got hurt today, but, you know, he'll be back. But anyway, yeah, they got a website on Etsy. I'll leave a link to that in the comment section down below. They make these for other teams that they haven't won a Super Bowl with me so many times. Okay, sorry. Let's get started. I can spend a little extra time on that. Okay, so Janelle Rubio wants to know what state I'm in. I'm hiding out in undisclosed location. Janelle. But you know, it doesn't matter because state statutes and codes are BS. They don't have enacting clauses, titles, or bodies. So we don't use them. We file federal case law in state court. That's the main way we just crush their shit at the gate. Because they can't respond to, you know, and there ain't no difference in doing that than filing Supreme Court case law in any of the lower courts. Okay? You can do that. You can file higher court, but the problem you can't go the other way because statutes and codes are non-valid laws. Don't have enacting clauses, don't have titles, and they don't have bodies. And they don't have nice nails as mine. Yeah, I got these dipped. I was hoping to go with my granddaughter, but she wasn't able to get away. But Jocelyn, you call me when you're ready to go. Okay, sorry. I got a little sidetracked there. Okay, so in tonight's live stream, we're going to cover stopping the eviction process. Now, we're just going to open up some of the documents, whatever, but that's going to take too long, and we got too much stuff to cover. I'm doing a new video, and I'll have it finished tomorrow on foreclosure defense lawsuit package, the $1,500 premium package. Oh, I know it's all ass a thing. $1,500, coach, what you talking about? No, the packages have price. Now, I could say it was $9 million, but until y'all happy asses go over there and look at that shit and understand what you're getting and what you're supposed to be doing, you won't understand if the $9 million has value or not, or the $1,500. I'm just saying. Okay, so stopping the eviction process. The way we have stopped the eviction, the way our people get that done is we file a lawsuit, the one I'm talking about, in municipal court. Now, if your eviction is not done in municipal court, what the hell does it matter? Okay, this is the problem that people that people do. No, I'm talking about Ryan. I'm talking about foreclosure evictions, and I put that in the thing just to make sure people wouldn't get it twisted. Now, at the end of the day, we teach people how to crush the court process, but that's not what we do here. And for the people who can't put those two things together and figure out how to do shit on their own, they probably should go ahead and start packing this stuff. no offense against you, Ryan. Okay, so let's just get rolling. We'll cover the comments after a while. So the way we stop the eviction process is you have to file your stuff in the municipal court or the eviction court, and then you have to file stuff in the state court. And then you have to get your happy asses over to federal court. The federal court filing is the one that you're going to use to beat all their asses with. People go file a demand for sanctions in the eviction court. Okay, no, that's not what the eviction stopper updated and says that you do. Okay, guys, you need to understand this. If you're filing demand for sanctions, if you file anything in their case, then you have to wait for them to respond, right? Well, no. Come on now. Y'all. Keep up with me. In a conventional case, that's what you do. You file your shit, you go sit down, you wait for them to respond. They move your ass up on a list and try to throw your shit out in the yard faster than it would have done in the first place. So you have to get your stuff filed in that court, in the eviction court, just to slow their asses down. And then you file that lawsuit, and you pay the $195, and you file that shit in state court after you've added the eviction people to it. Now, one of the things I was going to talk about later, but I'm just going to throw it on the table now in case y'all have to go to sleep. If you add the Supreme Court, and I'm not going to say the state, but then people say, oh, what about the federal? Well, the federal Supreme Court came up with the local rules too, and the local rules are what's screwing y'all asses over. So, if you add the Supreme Court to your lawsuit at the gate, and I'll show you how to do it if you have a mistake later, you can add it, whatever, I think it's going to make a huge ass difference. Okay, so you jam up the eviction court, and then you add the eviction court parties and the state Supreme Court to this federal lawsuit, and you pay the $195 and you file that shit in state court. They ain't going to be able to answer to it. I can tell you right now they ain't going to be able to answer. They ain't going to be able. Okay, so they can't answer to federal court case law and federal acts with state court shit. So, I mean, I don't understand why more people aren't buying my... Get your head out of their conventional shit. Now, they're going to answer to it. Well, they're going to respond. But by that time, you're already going to have shit filed in federal court, and then you'll be able to file a demand to strike the whatever response they file, because the people responding are state attorneys that don't have a federal license to respond to federal stuff. You guys with me? It's the small things that whop them upside the head, but everybody's in such a hurry running around doing all this shit because they got to stop the sale. We got to stop the eviction. You know what? You need to stop the reason why they're able to do that shit. And the reason why they're able to do that shit is because of their day-to-day policies and procedures that they're using that aren't fair. Y'all tell me, the last time you was in court, was it fair? Okay, sorry. I don't. I can talk shit because I've been there too. And I can laugh too because I've been there too. All right? You can go to the YouTube channel and look up my story, and you can see what my family been through. So anybody that get mad because, and some people do, some people get mad. I don't know, because I'm joking, Mr. Funny Man, whatever. But you know what? When you bring the fire to the table, I don't know from where I grew up in the hood. When you bring the fire to the table, I don't know, you can talk shit. You backing it up. Okay, so that's how you get that program stopped. You don't sit down. You got to get that shit filed over here. You got to get it filed over here, and you got to get it filed over here. And then once you get it filed in federal court, Dominica, think about this. Once you get it filed in federal court, then you can order the federal court judge. You can demand the federal court judge order these assholes to the settlement table. Because they can't and didn't respond to a damn thing that you filed on in the state court. And so this is how you do that. You tell a federal court judge, I'm asking, we're requesting, we're demanding that you order them to the settlement table because they couldn't respond to nothing on state court level. Everything that my legal team put together was straight up. They don't have a leg to stand on. So we're requesting that you order them to the settlement table in the interest of preserving the court's resources. Okay, y'all can't be laughing when you say that, all right? In the interest of preserving the court's resources, you're going to order their ass to the settlement table. Now, if they want to get shitty with you, I'm just saying, okay? Just tell them, Judge, my legal team has researched your prior rulings, and not a single one of them contains the fact of findings and conclusions of law. And my legal team said, that means y'all has dragged people over into the administrative, where they go from the local rules. Now, who made the local rules? Well, we did that live stream a couple of weeks ago, and I thought they came from the Supreme Court. Well, which they did. But they also came from the American Bar Association. Okay, but you know what? I don't care about the American Bar Association. The state Supreme Court or the federal Supreme Court where you're at, that's who I'm adding to. All of, these documents that I'm offering now in this package have been updated to include stuff that I've been filing in my foster kid's divorce case. Oh, Coach, divorce case for what the hell's happened? See, this is shit y'all some people miss. It don't have to do what it has to do with stopping the court process. Bam. It has to do with stopping the court process, not answering affirmative answers and all of this shit, trying to kiss their ass and run around with stuff they stick in your face. Oh, the stuff they're sticking in your face is 150 years old, and they can't change none of it. They can't. They have to do the shit the same way no matter what. Now, that's making my program look easy. It is if you understand the shit, get your head out of their crap. You ain't got to win. How you going to win? You're going to win and make them like say you know. They're the ones that structured the entire process for stealing your property from the gate. And it's structured to do exactly what it's doing. Or to throw your ass in jail. It don't matter. But right now we're talking about the property. Registering your property in the office. Oh, wait. The registration of your deed in the office allowed first illegal lien to be put on your property. Think about it. First illegal lien was a mortgage lien. Now, I'm not that smart, but I do know that if all the owners of that property would have to be there to sign the lien. So the fact that the alleged lender accepted your signature on the alleged lien, shows that you own that shit. I mean, I don't know. I smell stink. You owned it, and I smell stink. Oh, but okay, so here's what kills me. Okay, here's what kills me. People say, oh, I appealed. Well, the appellate court is part of the Supreme Court, and they made the rules that's screwing you over. So what difference is a damn bill going to do you? You're still going by their rules. Oh, but when you sue them for the rules, in addition to what they've been doing to you, oh, you guys in the stream we for last had two attorneys. Oh, came up in here and they were so mad they couldn't even. They had worse grammar than I have in my documents. And trying to tell me I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. But they had plenty of chances to explain to me. Okay. So the number one strategy of using my program is to get your deed out of their office or to keep your happy ass out of jail. Remove yourself from their statutory jurisdiction. Oh, I know. No, I know. Some people think you should be the stop the eviction or yeah. So, here's the thing. To stop the eviction, to stop the sale, all of that shit is part of the foreclosure process. They want you to believe that it's too late, it's over. No. You seen, I just posted 2 or 3 more reviews. I have more reviews to post. And if you guys sent me a video review and then you got some additional information to put in it and you followed the instructions, okay? Because I already know people, there's not that many who didn't follow instructions. You know what? But I'm going to post it anyway because I ain't trying to hide nothing. What we're learning here makes sense because it's the real-time feedback collectively from everybody, starting out in the 3 or 4 Facebook pages that we had before people got out of control being silly there. So now our coaching is done over on Twitter at neighbors_coach. That's where you need to go. I don't coach on in my email or on text. I don't coach on my phone. So if you make me coach on my phone, when I'm done, I'm going to block. That's how that goes. Okay, so the strategy of using our program is to get your deed out of the office. And it don't matter if you're in the property tax, it don't matter if it's HOA, none of that shit matters. It's all the same shit. They just use different words. So if you're in this situation, the property tax package right now is probably going to be, unless you want the best that there is, or you're going to be a coach and start a business. In that case, you want to get the premium package. But the property tax package has 2 lawsuits in it. Now, how do you correct it if you make a mistake? Now, I know y'all asses ain't going to jump up and throw your hand up and say, everybody came for this, okay? But I'm going to throw it out there, and I've already thrown it out there a few times. You file a supplemental pleading. A supplemental pleading. You want to know how to file a supplemental pleading? You head your happy ass over to the Federal Rules of Procedure. You'll look up amending your lawsuit, and then you scroll all the way down to the bottom by the little tiny ass number, and you'll see it says supplemental pleading. And then the supplemental pleading will tell you what you need. Now, I'm going to tell you a couple of them. I may leave one of them out, so y'all happy ass better go check. You need to add a party or account, and it has to be connected to the original reason why you're there. think that I'm getting on. Yo soy muy viejo. I'm getting on. I think there was one more thing. Now, in the live stream next week, if someone can let me know if there was one thing that I missed out, then I'll throw something. I'll throw something in the email for you. So I think there was one thing, but I don't know. Okay, so supplemental pleading, you can file as many times as you need to. Okay, so who would you add if you haven't been here long enough? Like some of the names that I see right here, like everybody except I think Chanel might be new, but no offense, Chanel, no offense. Okay, so who would you add to a supplemental pleading? Well, we used to tell people to add the damn clerk. Okay, because the clerk's the one that's filing that shit without making them file what they're supposed to, making them respond like they're, but now, we've been learning how to pluck some nerves. So now we need to be following the Supreme Court for the state or federal level. We need to be adding the corporation that's responsible for the damn rules that they're using to ignore your shit. How does that sound? You're welcome. Now y'all ass see where I'm hiding out at an undisclosed location. But you know what? They know where I'm at. They want to get me, they can just come. Yo no tengo miedo. Yo no tengo miedo. So they can bring it. They just gonna have to remember somebody gonna drag their ass in court. It may be my people. Pero ahorita yo no tengo miedo. Yo estás aquí. I'm here. We're here. And they want to fight, then that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be taking care of business. So you got to get that done. Get their happy ass, get that shit filed in federal court, serve their asses, and then you make the federal judge make them come to the settlement table. Now, I know what y'all thinking, Coach. The judge ain't gonna listen to me. They've been, whatever. Okay, no, that's in the past, and that's because your ass wasn't saying the right shit. Okay, so what I would be doing is I'd send them an email, and I'd let them know, Judge, like I said, the legal team been looked up, and you don't do no factor findings and conclusions of law. So, and we're in administrative court, so you can't, because all of the reason why we're here is fraud. I mean, no, I did not say that word. Fake. So if the reason why we're here are fake, they can't add up to the fact of findings and conclusions of law. You with me? Okay. So, Judge, my legal team has already put the lawsuit together to hold your ass liable for denying my demand to make the asses come to the settlement table. Because I already know you're going to be looking out for them because they pay you. And your ass have a conflict of interest. Okay, but we ain't got to worry about that. Okay? So that's how we're going to do that. We already know that you're going to. Oh, wait, and we're already going. You can see right there, we're showing the Supreme Court where the rules are structured that allow you to do this. And you know what? I went over all of those rules a few weeks back, and they appeared to me to be the outline RICO operation, the outline operation for their RICO operation. I'm serious. You can read that shit. The canons, and they're supposed to do this and whatever. I'm like, they don't do none of that shit. Oh, this is what they're supposed to not be doing to screw us over because we think they're supposed to be doing it. No, y'all, because I don't. I already know they ain't doing none of that shit. They ain't doing none of it, and they ain't going to do none of it until y'all sue their ass. But I tell you what, my foster kids divorce case that we're suing Judge Thesis over in Lawrence, Kansas, and we also added her property to the lawsuit because she's in administrative court. So she don't have no immunity. Okay, judges do not. Their immunity is for judicial functions that are within the law, and to me, the law is the Constitution. Oh yeah, we're suing her ass over there, and yeah, they brought in all these people, and attorney generals, all these people from Missouri, and whatever. And when we done the supplemental pleading, they got it last Tuesday. Tuesday of last week. Oh yeah, I think that's what. Yeah, my foster kid's in Idaho right now. He's a call. Hey, dude, have you heard? No, you ain't heard it. No. Oh, that was a serious punch in the face. And I don't know how they're going to get out of that because it ain't going nowhere. And so our next move is going to be to file a lis pendens lien against the judge's property at 1211 Massachusetts. And it has a bunch of law offices in there, so their rent's got to go up. Who knows? Maybe I'll maybe my foster kid. Okay. Okay, the cow's out of the barn. Okay, maybe we will foreclose on their ass. I ain't never foreclosed on. Right? I think yeah. I think we can pull it off. Yeah, my son sent me a TikTok video one time. This lady that was in foreclosure, and she sued. The bank and actually and then foreclosed on the bank, and then the sheriff showed up to run them people out of the bank. She foreclosed on their assets too. So I like doing that. I like, the next time I start over with all of this, I'm going to jam the ass up for the corporate charter, the corporation, the corporation. If I had interest in the corporate charter, I have a seat on the board of directors. Oh, they'd really love me. Everybody go home today. All these cases are bullshit. We're all throwing them out. We're going to tell the people to go home. And don't worry about going to jail. Yeah, they wouldn't like me. I don't think I'd make a good representative on their board of directors because all I need is video review that we kick somebody's ass. Okay. So if you make a mistake on your lawsuit, you make a mistake, you don't. The number one thing that you need to remember is that when you're in a state court, it's bullshit anyway. Just saying. Okay, but if you make a mistake, you can correct it. There ain't no way in hell that you, and this is why I tell people, stop running around breathing in a paper bag. Because if you make a mistake, you can correct it. If you take the time to watch the updated instructional videos and also watch the videos for the punching documents, our goal is to punch them in the face a whole bunch of times before we get to now. If you're facing the eviction process and you're feeling the heat, whatever, get the lawsuit filed. Get the lawsuit filed in federal, and get the lawsuit filed in state court, get the lawsuit filed, whatever. And then you got to change a bunch of shit. You change the title and you change the end, the service people that is going. Oh, wait, no, you don't change those people. Okay. So, yeah. Now, adding the Supreme Court to your stuff is what you need to do. I think in my head, and this is just my head, you people who are not using my stuff on your own, if you added the Supreme Court to your stuff, yeah, they might want to come and talk to you. Especially if you let them know that your legal team said they're not going to provide effective findings and the conclusions of law, and that's going to be another situation. Oh, they don't like to get emails outlining what the hell you're going to do, especially when you're educated in email and you can, yeah. Janelle, I work out of Kansas. That's where I live. I'm a Jayhawk. We don't. I didn't know, Janelle. You should probably look at my stuff because the courts don't claim jurisdiction. They just take it because people don't know how to stop them. When you sue the judge and you sue the state and you sue the Supreme Court, which is where they get the rules to do this, it makes a difference. So appreciate your input, though. I'm hiding out in an undisclosed location. Welcome, Milton. No, Ryan, I'm not. Ow! Heather said that's exactly what they do. Pearls of wisdom. And I saw one of your posts about talking about that person, and I was trying to figure who that person was. And then I looked at that person you were talking about or whatever, and it has nothing to do with me, and they don't really. I don't really talk about people who hurt people, so. You're welcome, Miss Truck Driving Lady. I hope that helped you out along with the document that I sent you. So I think that new demand to strike that's in the premium package that you invested in is I don't see how it's going to go any further. But I have more. We have like 3 powerful punching documents you want to get filed first before you even start. Oh wait, and then you can do the counterclaim, the actual lawsuit as a counterclaim, if they've already have something filed against your property. So there's like 4 or 5 things you can do before you even get around to even. Oh hell no, we ain't getting an answer to this shit because they can't answer to yours. That's how that shit goes. People get this shit twisted in their head because they believe all the stuff that they believe growing up that they learned from attorneys. Welcome, Paul. That the attorneys have been lying to them about for years. So, yeah, Heather, I seen you at the top of the thing. Now, Shattered by Corruption. She's getting another plug for her book. And it's over on Amazon, and it's a bestseller. It's kind of skinny, and it only covers, like James Brown said, a very small portion. Okay. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to release the new video for the mortgage fraud package, or excuse me, the foreclosure defense fraud package, the premium package. I've updated the entire package, and all of the documents in the package have been updated. And now we've added real estate deed fraud to the table, and it's hot. So yeah, I was going to add it to tonight, but it would just take too long. So I guess I'm gonna start to do it around a little bit behind. Okay, so the property tax package is still on special. And if I remember, the foreclosure package was $600. I reduced it down to $300, and actually I sold more of them at $600. It's sad. It's sad. I think people think that because it's been reduced, that is shit, and those people don't know how we roll here. Okay, that's the same damn package that was $1,200 a couple of years ago. Okay, and then it got reduced because the people that I wanted to help didn't have an extra $1,200 or 800 or 600. Oh, so it's not the value in the package that's going down. It's the demand, the money, whatever. People that I want to help are struggling because these attorneys are ripping everybody off. All right? So you got two choices for foreclosure. If I remember correct, the private packets have been reduced as well. So, yeah, but the first of the year, I'm going to run this place like an attorney. As far as taking your money part, okay, but we're going to be kicking ass. That's not okay. Half. Okay, never mind. Oh, thank you guys for the value, sharing your time, and thank you for the super sticker. They're shattered by corruption. That picture of the book and her thing there looks better than the one that I show in the thingy there. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Oh, wait, in the video tomorrow. And I'm going to have the video. I'm going to make two videos. I'm going to make a video that shows the value of the foreclosure defense package, the premium package. And then I'm going the end of that. So in the beginning, the first half of the video, I'm just going to open up the first page because I'm not trying to show you about my secrets. Now, if you invest in the package, then you will get a video, and the download will be the other video, which I open up the package and I show you all the whole entire first, second, third, fourth page or whatever. And I talk about the things that you need to be aware of or whatever. So that will be the video that you get when you invest in the package. So I'll open up each of the documents. I'll tell you what you need to know, whatever. And if you do this shit, I'm going to make you run some laps. Ow. Thank you, Heather. It's just a small portion. As I James Brown said, it's just a small portion. We're gonna give you a little bit, okay? See you guys in the next video.